In today's video for the first Descendant, I'm going to show you how to grab yourself some Kuiper shards fast, easy, and how to do it very early on in the game. Now the only real prerequisite is that you've made it a little ways in and you'll need to have made it up to this region of the map, the Sterile Land. From here you'll want to make your way over to this checkpoint just on the left hand side here, which is going to be the outpost of Rockfall. Right next to it is going to be this mission type right here, and honestly it's probably the fastest one in the game and well worth doing for a lot of resources. But the main reason we're going to be doing it is in order to kind of grab ourselves a whole bunch of Kuiper shards. Now this launched me in a funny position because there was someone already farming it. That can happen sometimes. If it does, it makes things a little bit easier. And before I go on, apologies for the bad accuracy there, I didn't realise I was shooting that terribly. But just take out the enemies, take out the commander, and you'll be rewarded with a few little items. There's usually some Kuiper shards on the floor as well for you to pick up, some nice gold, and the main thing you're going to be doing will be to actually replay the mission. This is going to give you around about 5k gold every single time you do it. It's also going to give you, just as you see here, some nice little modules for your character that we're going to be taking advantage of. Honestly, this is such a fast mission, it's really nice and easy to do, so you're just going to replay it as many times as you possibly can do in order to maximise how much you're able to get from our Kuiper shards, and boosting a whole bunch of our resources when you deconstruct stuff, and a whole bunch of money. So again, you're just going to take out all the enemies, just keep going. If you've got a bunny, this takes around about 25-30 seconds, so I'd highly recommend using them if you can, but I was testing out a new weapon and character. But just keep mowing down the waves of enemies. It doesn't take long, probably around about a minute for standard, about 30 seconds for a bunny. Then, once the commander comes down, absolutely nuke them. You're going to get your rewards, pick up what you want on the floor. Sometimes there'll be some nice Kuiper shards around if you're lucky. But the main thing is, like I said, you're going to be getting the kind of rewards as the mission ends. Every single time you do, you pretty much get at least one module, sometimes up to 3. And if you get a purple one, which is about a 12% drop chance, it's going to make things even easier. Once that's done and you had enough of the farming, you're just going to pop back to Albion and head down in this direction just here. So very close to Anais. Instead, we're heading off over here and we're going to be going to our module master. So make your way over. We're going to double time it. And at this point, as you'll know, it's very expensive to kind of upgrade your modules, but this time we're going to be deconstructing them. Make sure you don't put any in that you do want, so definitely look out for some of the purples and the golds. Anything you've got equipped you don't have to worry about, but all of the others are pretty much fair game. You're going to have an absolute abundance of blue ones to deconstruct here. You're probably going to have some in your inventory that's actually been building up, and I've done this for around about 15 minutes, got myself about 17k. Honestly, depends how lucky you are with mod drops and such, but I'd say probably anywhere between 50 to 70k Kuiper shards per hour here. Nice and easy, loads of gold as well, and I think it's absolutely great early farm. But yeah, there'll be a load more content away from me. As always, for All Things Gaming, take care. I'll see you on next day.